Hey, hold on. There we go. What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big John and G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Hey! Alright, so as some of you may have noticed, there's no slideshow gaming today. I apologize. Actually, moving forward, with the exception of the Wednesday unboxings, what's in the Pixie's box for the next week or two, since I am stuck at home and so many other people are stuck at home, I think that I would rather have live playthroughs for people to watch, and in some cases, like the game last night that I played, was a play along. So that's what we're going to be doing. If it's a real big problem and you're really going to miss something, like the slideshow gaming or the midday monologue or tabletop takeout Tuesdays, let me know. But otherwise, I think I would rather spend some live time with everyone right now with everything that's going on. So, all right. So I'm still kind of just figuring out how this is all going to work best on camera. So obviously I don't need that all the way up there, do I? So let me just rearrange this a little bit. I have not played this game solo yet, first of all. Second of all, I haven't played this game in over a year. And it has nothing to do with the game itself. The game, I love this. I can't believe how much I love this. When I first heard about this game on Kickstarter, I was like, wait a second. I love making Dungeons and Dragons characters. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved it, doing it so much. But to make a game out of it, I passed it by. I didn't even look further into it, and I wish I did, because much after it made its Kickstarter, I finally saw a playthrough of it, and I was amazed. So I'm Elf, Rogue, Exonerated for a background, and his alignment is Free Spirit, is the alignment that he is. So if you're not familiar with this game, there's going to be a lot of dice as we try to make this character the best that we can. So over here it shows us where we want to try to get our stats, and that's what we're using the dice for. So we want to try to get our strength between 16 and 17, a dex straight 18, constitution 14 or 15. Both intelligence and wisdom can be 14 or higher. It doesn't matter as long as they're at least 14 or higher, and charisma 15 to 16. So that's going to score us extra points. And that's what all those stars mean. Those are the extra points if we can get our scores, get the dice in the right places. Now we can only put our dice down left first. So I couldn't put a die here if there was no die here. So we always have to build left to right in this game. As I use certain skills or abilities, that will shift my alignment around. Ultimately, I want it at right here in the middle. So like a chaotic neutral is where I'm looking to get it. And over here, Exonerated, this shows the different colored dice that I will score extra points for if I have that die in that slot. Being a rogue, my color is black. So I also score extra points for the more black dice I put down. But if I specifically put a black die in the last spot of dexterity, as example, that's going to score me an extra point. So everything about this game is points. And unless you get the skill Greedy, having extra money at the end of the game doesn't really garner you any extra points. And that's what we're doing. We're trying to build up as many points as we can. Now I got everything set up. The only two things I have not done for the setup. Oh yes, by the way, I'm aware I have an extra die out. One player game, you pull out a gold die as the enemy die. That's what that's there for. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't set up the marketplace. Those cards will go up here. You want a little space on the bottom here. A little space so you can see some of the cards, the trait cards I'll acquire when I get down here. Let me just ding, 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 ding. Little background noise that you don't need. Okay. So yeah, so I got to set up the marketplace, and also because this is a one-player game, there's the discard pile, which I'll be putting off to the side, and then there's a trash pile. So the discard will eventually get mixed back in, but the trash is gone. It's gone for the rest of this game. If it goes in the trash pile, it's gone. And the other thing I need to do, and let me double check this. I said it has been over a year since I played, and I've never done a solo. I believe that it is 6 dice that I'm going to pull out and roll for my starting attributes. But I do need to double check that. Hello, lost you for a moment there. Welcome back. Okay, so this is our magic bag of dice. And as you can see, there's a whole lot of different colored dice in here. All 6-sided, standard. I think they're a tad larger than standard. I'm not sure, but okay. So let me double check through the setup. A backstory, not background. Sorry about that. You got the alignment card out. Starting dice. Here we go. So this is set up as a 2-player game. So yes, 6 dice. Sorry it took so long for me to verify that. So I'm going to blindly grab 6 dice and then give them a roll. There's 1, 2. I see some black dice out here. 3, 4, 5. And the last one's 6. Okay, so now I'm going to roll these. Roll these, and these are my dice. I can place them anywhere I want, but I have to work left to right. Okay. There for the moment. Now, I know that I need a max score of 18 on my dex. Now, as an elf, I get +2. So I only need the dice to show a minimum of 16. And that will still get me the 18 points. Now, initially during this setup, we're going to ignore the placement effects. That's only for the setup. What I need the lowest of is intelligence, wisdom, and constitution. Constitution is a -2. So I'm going to need at least a 16 in that. I need a 16 or a 17 to score the extra points. Okay, so, well, first of all, I'm going to place this 6 here for my deck so I get a start. Get a good start on my decks. The 5. Next highest thing I need is strength. 16 to 17. Wow, strength. I'm a strong rogue. Okay. That needs a blue. So you know what? I put this blue right here, and I've already got that scored. I get a black, a white, a purple, a red, and a green in those spots. So Constitution, I'm probably going to want to put a higher die in, like this green one, since I'm at a -2. That leaves me the 4, 3, and 1. And I don't really think it matters that much at this point. What I need the least of is intelligence or wisdom at this point. So I'm going to take this 1. I'm going to place it here. And then the 3 for the wisdom and the 4 for the charisma. So that's what my elf rogue, my exonerated elf rogue, free-spirited elf rogue is starting off with. Okay, now the marketplace. Now 3 cards here. We have sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. You can shift your alignment to the right. And you move 1 die in your character sheet to any empty space. Slide dice to the left to fill any open spaces. That's pretty interesting. Leather boots. Part of a leather set. And you get a +1 bonus point if the entire set is won by purple or black classes. And I am the black class. And finally, in the marketplace, you can definitely learn to be obnoxious at the marketplace. That's for sure. Okay. Now, all right, so I got the dice. Yeah, I think I'm all good to start. I think that I am now all good to start. Okay, so now at the beginning of this, I'm going to have to roll the dice set up for the initiative. Blindly grabbing 3 dice. 1, 2, and 3. Giving them a roll. And they get placed lowest to highest. If there's a tie, I get to decide which die goes where. As there is 2 5s. Sorry. Okay, so this 1 goes here. I don't want to go third, so if I'm going to go second, I might as well put the gold die there because you get a gold coin whenever you grab that. Actually, yeah. If I was the other side of rogue, I would make more money with gold. But I'm not. I am a rogue. Oh, by the way, so yeah, each of these have 2 sides. So you don't just have to be a rogue. If you draw the black die in character setup, you could also be a thief. And the setups are a little bit different. But you see this one here, I would gain 4 instead of 2 when I place a gold die down on my character. I preferred the rogue. When using a skill card, you do not have to move your alignment marker. I thought that might work good for me. Okay, so I'm going to take this. It'll be my die. I'll grab 1 gold. And I believe I grab another gold for taking that also, I think. Do I remember that correctly? Let's take a look. Gaining gold. Get 2 gold when you place a die on a character sheet. Get 2 gold when discarding a card from the market instead of buying. You get 1 gold when placing the 3rd die, and 1 gold when selecting the initiative card with the gold on it. Yes. Okay. So where do I want to put this 5? Because where I put it, I'll be able to use one of my attribute abilities now. See, if I put this... See, I'm tempted, of course, obviously you want to put this maybe somewhere like dexterity. Being 11, that means I only need like a 7 or better. I need 10 or better right now because my +2 dexterity being an elf. So that's cool. And let me double check that. Dexterity. I can exchange the placement of any 2 dice without changing the value. So how can I use that to my advantage if I put it at Dex? If I put it at Dex, all I need is another 5. I don't necessarily need another 6 because that'll be 16 plus my 2 Dex, 18. Let's see. This will allow me to flip. So if I put this 5 here, then like I could change this to a 6 or a 2 or a 3. No. And you don't have to use one of the abilities. And I don't. Green, red. Yeah, gold is not a color of a class, so it doesn't matter. That's why gold doesn't show up here. So I don't want to put this in wisdom or charisma because that'll mess up this. So only intelligence or higher. You know what? At this point, I think I will put it at strength, and I will use that to turn this 1 into a 6. 1 into a 6. Placing a gold die on a character sheet. These get returned to the bag, like so. Okay, so now did the roll, did the dice, the place order, the gaining dice, now the marketplace. So the marketplace. I took the second initiative. So this works differently in a solo game than it's going to work in your group game. And I almost missed that in the rules. That was one of the last things I noticed before I finished setting everything up. And I'm glad I caught that. So I took the second initiative. If the player selects the second initiative card, the player gains the gold on the initiative card and rolls the enemy die. So we roll the enemy die. Nice and up close for everyone. 2. So 2 on the enemy die means that the middle card in the marketplace is trashed. In other words, he bought it. And that's the one I wanted, too. That's the one I wanted and needed for my class was the leather boots. This is trash now. Ugh. Okay. If I had rolled a 4, 5, or 6, it wouldn't have bought anything. A 1 or a 3, it would have been on the other side. Sleight of hand, I guess I could always use as well. And it doesn't do anything for my... Well, yeah, it does move my alignment when I use it. And some of them, let's see, so this moves your alignment when you buy it, and that's how much it is, the 5. This costs 3. It doesn't affect your alignment unless you actually do it. And you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 3. I'm going to take these 3 here, back to the bank. I'm going to get sleight of hand. That's what I'm going to do. So this goes into the discard. I have sleight of hand. I believe that's it for my market. Turn all initiative cards to the center. I haven't used any. Oh yeah, so this is if you place a die here in charisma, you actually it costs you less money to buy stuff. So that was kind of cool. It kind of represents a bizarre marketplace. Speaking of marketplace, time to draw 3 new market cards. Dedicated. Gain 2 points if you have at least 1 weapon card, 1 skill card, 2 tricks. Yeah. I might end up like that at the end of the game, but I'm not planning that right now. Heavy crossbow, 2 hands. When buying from the market, pay 1 fewer gold. So the 4 becomes a 3. Okay, and finally, honest. Am I going to be an honest thief? Rogue. I'm sorry, I'm a rogue. I can be an honest rogue, right? Just buying this alone, 3 victory points for each column of your character sheet with 4 or more dice of the same color. 4 or more dice each row. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got it right there. I'm not sure what I would go for right now there. But we need to get out 1, 2, and 3 dice. Ooh, I see some black dice. Those are open for me. Because of my class. Okay. So the gold 2 is going to go there. 6 and 6. I think I'm going to do the same thing. At this point, I think I'll take this, and I will take this 6. And I need to have a black die here. Otherwise, it doesn't matter where the placement of this new black die is. I just got to make sure I get 1 black die at the end of decks. So if I put this in decks right now, if I put this in decks, then the dexterity ability is what I said before, switching. And I can't change the face, but I'll be able to change the placement of any two dice. Thinking about that. If I put that there, that'll give me 12 points, plus my 2 is 14. I'm only going to need a black die with 4 or higher right there, and I'll make it. If I put this here, I don't even know if I need to change anything right now. See, that's the thing. If I put this here, I only get that ability 1 more time. Constitution. I'm at a -2. I need at least a 14, which means I need at least a 16. Okay, I'm going to put this here, and the ability is to raise a point value by 1. So I'm going to raise this by 1. So that's 12 minus 2 is 10. I'm technically sitting at. I only need, so that means I need a 4 or higher here. And that would have to be a white die. I just realized what I did wrong there. That was the enemy die. Okay, I guess I'm happy with that. It's out of my hand, right? It's like chess. I took my finger off the piece. Sleight of hand, move 1 die on your character sheet to any empty space. And that's going to switch my alignment to where I need it to be, actually. So do I want to use this skill right now? No, I don't think so. No. I can't think of a reason why. Okay, so now let's move on to the market phase then. And he gets to roll to see what the enemy is going to do. 4, 5, or 6 does nothing. 2, again, the middle one. I was kind of looking at that crossbow again. It's a little bit of a, a thiefy weapon. So goodbye to the crossbow. That's trash. If I want to do anything that leaves dedicated, I'm not too crazy about dedicated and honest. And then an extra 3 points for each column of your character sheet with 4 or more dice color. So I already got an extra 3 points here then if I do that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, I'm halfway there to another 6 points. That's 4, and it's going to move my alignment up 1. So here's my 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll get the... Oh, this is a skill. I'm sorry, skill. And the trait. So just buying this is going to move up 1 space. It's not in the best place. I need it in the middle right. And then this goes into the discard. pile. These go back into the bag. And I don't want to get mixed up like I did before, so we're going to take this guy and hold him off to the side. Was there anything else I needed to do for the cleanup? Return the dice. Oh, I draw the new market cards now. Okay, so climb, very thiefy. Before, after selecting an initiative card, flip all the dice in the dice pool to the opposite sides and order them. That could be very fun. Longsword. When scoring attribute goals, plus one value to all dice of your class color. Oh, okay. You usually get extra points. I think I said that in the beginning of the game for the amount of class color dice that you have in your attributes. Jewel Dagger. When scoring attribute goals, plus one value to all gold dice. Okay. I think climb is one I would want to be going for right now. There we go, before I forget that. And now we're ready to start. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, all clumped together. Oh, okay. Need to get a white die right here for my con. And any gold die is always good. There you go. There. I know you see me doing that. You know, he must have did that because he's going to pick 2. Actually, I'm going to pick 2. Yeah, I'm running low on money. Okay, so that's going to leave a 3, which isn't the best deal for me. It's gold. And the opportunity, I would love to put that in my con. It's going to leave me a 13, which is 1 point short for me scoring an extra 2 points. So that I'm not happy about. If I put it at wisdom or intelligence, I need that white die to be 4 better. Damn it. If I put it at intelligence or wisdom, if I put it at intelligence, that'll be 9, which means I need a 5 or better on the last die there, which will want to be purple. Well, I got no purple dice out yet. Look at that. If I put it at wisdom or charisma, it's going to mess up my extra points. I need a red and a green. So thinking of this tactically, sleight of hand doesn't really help me right now. Looking at this tactically, this will want to go in dex or intelligence or strength. Doesn't help me in strength at all. Doesn't help me in dex at all. 11 means that, well, I mean, yeah, I could do it because I have a +2 dex. That'll be an 11 for the 2 dice with my racial bonus, which means I need a 7 or better on a black die. You know what? I'm thinking I'm just going to put this on intelligence. What do you think? All right. Put that right. That seems to be the best spot for me. And if I miss scoring my minimum intelligence of 14, that's only 1 point I'm losing out on. Only 1 point. Now, by putting it in intelligence, I'm allowed to... Oh, yeah. So I can choose any die from my character sheet and re-roll it. I'm thinking I'll re-roll that. I think I'm re-rolling this. Oh, come on. This is where Lady Luck decides whether she kisses you or smacks you. She smacked me. Oh, okay. That didn't work out with my benefit at all. C'est la vie. Now, let's see which card, if any, my unknown opponent is going to be destroying on me. I took the second one. Yeah, so that means the rightmost card, the jeweled dagger. So, by the way, this is what my unknown opponent has: a heavy crossbow, a jeweled dagger, and leather boots. I feel like I'm fighting against another rogue or thief. I have I got another gold for placing that die, which means I'll have one left over, spending these two to grab my skill of climb. This will go away here. These go back in the bag. Let's see what the marketplace has. A blessed mace. Something every exonerated rogue should have. Chain leggings. This is really good for red and white classes. I am neither. Leather gloves. Now, the guy took my boots. So the most I can get is, if I get 3 of the 4 pieces now, 2 more after this, I can get another 5, be a +1 because of the color code of my class. All right, let's grab the 3 and see where we're at. 1, 2, 3. You get out of here. Don't mix me up. Oh, what did we get? Oh, finally got a purple. Oh, purple. I need a purple. I need a purple here. That's what I need. 8. 4 or better would be perfect. If this purple comes up 4 or better, that would be perfect. Oh my God, it did. Oh, and a black. Oh, I get extra points for the black. For every black die. No, I'm gonna have to go for the second one again. There. Oh, I'm really excited. I'm more excited about the leather gloves than I thought. After I lost a chance for the leather boots, I just kind of figured it was gonna be out of my mind. Now, as soon as I see it, I'm like, I must have it. It does work better for me than the other 2. Okay, so yes, I will be taking the second one again with this 4, because if I was right, that's exactly what I needed. 4, no, it isn't, is it? No, I did need a 6. 4, 10, 12. No, that'll be my intelligence will be just low. Just low. But it'll get me towards an extra spot. And then I can re-roll. Oh, you know what I'll do? And I'll re-roll this yellow again. Oh, it paid off big time, actually. Okay, I like the way that worked out for me. I'm like way smarter than I need to be. But still within limits of what I'm looking to do. So now let's see which card, if any, this unknown opponent of mine could possibly steal. Okay, 2. I think that's that's the middle one. So goodbye to the chain leggings. But I do not have enough for those leather gloves. No matter how much I have enough for the blessed mace. When any player discards a card from the market, gain 1 gold. I'm not sure how that plays with the 1 player. If trash counts as the same. Offhand, I would imagine it does, but it doesn't specify that. You know what? I'm going to throw this in the trash, gain 2 gold, knocking me up to 4. And this will go into the discard pile. These will go back in the bag. cleaning up, getting ready for the next. Ooh, pickpocket. Decrease the face value of one die on your character sheet by 1 to gain 2 gold. Oh, man. So if you're over points, this can help you get a couple gold in your pocket. And my sleight of hand. Move one of your die on your character sheet to an empty space. Slide the rest of the dice left. So if I moved one of these, this would be out of the prime purple spot. I forgot about the climb, although that didn't really affect me here. But I got to get my sleight of hand. I got my alignment over to the right hand side. Oh yeah, market card. Sorry. Loyal. I'm a free spirit, even though I'm a rogue. You know, I could be loyal. Sure. You have completed all your attribute goals. I'm trying. I am trying, but I do not think that is going to happen. Acrobatics. Let's see. +1 face value to any one die and a -1 face value to a different. Oh. This is the one I'm gunning for. That jerk doesn't take it. Speaking of jerks. 1, 2, and 3. I get another purple. Getting that second row. Ha! The green. Nice. 2. Well, maybe I won't be getting the purple. Green. I could use a green in that second row. And gold. I forgot I need to put that there to remind myself. I think I cheated myself earlier. I'm not sure. I'm not going to go back and recount. I don't care. It was too long ago. All right. Now, if I grab the green, I grab the green or the gold. If I put the gold in strength or con, it could work towards the honest trait of mine. The green will work in any of the columns as far as working towards honest. So I kind of ruled out the purple there. If I take that 4, I like getting the extra gold points, gold coin. If I take that 4, I need green here. That'd be a total of an 8. Which means if this is a 7 or better, I can complete that. All right, that's what I'm going to do, and that's where I'm going to put it. So let me grab my gold, put in my charisma. Will also garner me a chit to remember that I can buy stuff at -1. So I'll put up here to remind me, since that's what I'm buying. And that's good. That's good. Okay, I like the way this is working out. And you know, if as a DM, even as a kid when I was a DM, if somebody, even one of my friends came up to me and was like, "Oh wow, John, look at all these 6s I rolled for my character sheet," I'd be like, "Yeah, that's really cool. What campaign you using him for? Because you better roll up another character in front of me." Okay, these are going to go back in the bag. I'll place that. So now let's see. I hope he does not. Please don't roll a 3. Roll anything but a 3. You beautiful, beautiful die. So 6, nothing. Nothing gets trashed. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the discard. Going to get rid of this, knocking the 3 down to 2. On the 2 for me, and I'm going to get the skill acrobatic. I do want to double check. I don't think there's a limit from what I remember, but it's been over a year. I want to double check this, that there is or is not a limit. Let's see if I'm and I'm not. I am not seeing anything about a limit. If I'm wrong, I know at least one person's watching me. At least. If I'm wrong, let me know, but I don't think there is a limit. Uh, hmm. Now, do I need to do this? Didn't need to bother doing the climb because flipping 4 would be a 3. That would suck for me. Okay, I think I'm good. I don't think I need to use a trait or a skill for anything. So let's clean up and reset up. We got cunning. Get an extra victory point for each skill card you have. Oh, that'll be an extra 3 right there at the end of the game for me. Foolish, we're going to gain 2 if either you're. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yes, that could work well for my wisdom. That could work well for my wisdom. I got 3. Well, that might be the one. But we don't know because we don't know what this is. Courageous. I'm a rogue. Remember, I'm exonerated and I am honest for a rogue. But am I courageous? I doubt I will be. I doubt it. I think I'm going to be more foolish than courageous. All right. Oh, that was not chosen, not grabbed. 1, 2, and 3. All right. I could definitely use a purple in that second row. You can always use a black. Let's, I'm going to, red there would be great. Got that. White there would be great. Black there. That's what I really, really need. So hopefully it's one of these purples that I end up wanting to use. And it will be. Oh, yeah. You just wait here. It's the enemy die, don't forget. And yeah, I'm going to take this die right here. And I will place it. I can place it anywhere, but I prefer to place it, I think, in one of the middle rows. If I put it at my decks, that means the final die, the black die, only needs to be a 7 or better. Wait a second. Wait a second. I might be able. Am I able to manipulate this the way I think I will? Dexterity. Placing a die in the dexterity roll allows the player to exchange the placement of any 2 die on your character sheet. Any 2 die. If I put it at dexterity. I'm thinking dexterity. If I put this at dexterity, that will be an 11. Plus 2 is 13, which means I'm going to need a 4 or better in here. So if I put in the placement of any 2 dice, there's a placement this to here. This has to stay there. I don't know if I have another die I can really replace. Everything's going to shift over. If I move this, this will shift. If I move either of these, this will shift. Maybe I can't. Maybe that isn't the move. Help. Hand. Because if I do that, I place this here. and change that. Change the placement of any two dice. So there's nothing there to place the exchangement with, so I can't do that. I put this here, I'm 1 point shy. I'm only at 15. And the only thing I would want to flip to the other side is, be this maybe, but then it's going to make it harder. It's going to make it harder for me if I take that foolish. I don't have to, then I'm wasting a usage. It's not going to help me putting a charisma to get that one. Keep it down at 8. This is already an 8 if I put this 5 there. Constitution is -2, which means instead of 14 to 15, I need 16 to 17. I need white die there. Am I overthinking this? Charisma. 2 points short. Wow. Talk about just like all verklempt. Dexterity. Then which two would I want to change? And then what if I change the placement of these two? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's good because that helps me honest. That's another 6. That's another 3, total of 6 points now I've made for the end of the game. That might be the best I can do there. What do you think? Now for this dummy, please just don't be a 2. You can roll any of the other 5 numbers. I don't have the chance to be cunning. I don't learn that in the marketplace. 2, I'm spending these 2 here. I'm going to take the trait of foolish, and courageous is back in the market. You got to be courageous to walk around that marketplace, let me tell you. So I'm thinking, well, this is a little bit more fun solo than what it was going to be. But I'm also thinking that maybe one of the next games I should do the Fiends and Familiars solo, because that adds in a few different things, including the ability to hunt and fight creatures. Okay, now marketplace weak. We're still in the 1. We haven't even gotten to the 2s yet. Oh, speaking of which, knowledge. Increase or decrease the value of a die in your character sheet by 1 or 2. Search. Search the dice bag and exchange 1 die on your character sheet with a new die of the same face value. I really don't care for any of these, really. No. No. Let's see. I shouldn't start thinking until I see what dice are out. 1, 2, 3. And let's see what the scores are. 1, 2, And 3. Okay. Could definitely use a green in the last row. But I need a black, a white, and a red. Oh, I got that red, but I don't want it for wisdom. Sleight of hand doesn't seem to be needed right now. Moving one die of the character sheet to an empty space. Not sure exactly how that would benefit me at the moment. Now, I climb before I select an initiative card. Oh, I forgot I took this, so that moved over there. Before I take a card, I could flip it to the other side. Ah, yes. Yes. So I will use my climb before or after selecting an initiative die, flip all dice in the dice pool to their opposite sides and reorder them. This becomes a 6. This becomes a 1. And this becomes a 2. Because on a true 6-sided die, the opposite faces always add up to 7. Okay, and that's gonna move me up 1, but it can't go. It's kind of it's in the corner. Somebody put baby in the corner. Now, this is amazing because this means that I'm going to take the first slot and I'm going to put it right here. I know exactly where I'm putting it because I need a red there. And for my foolish, I need 8 or less points in my wisdom or intelligence, leaving me at 4 points. So this could be any color, just lower, just like lower than 4 points. I like that. Okay, that works. Now I can move my alignment. So I'm going to move it down, shift it down 1, because I can move it any one space up, down, left, or right. That puts it in the nominal spot that I'm looking for. And because I selected the first initiative, the yellow enemy die does not need to be rolled. I only have 2 gold. And like I said before, there's nothing here I want. So I'm going to trash a card. Well, you don't trash. I'm going to put it in the... I'm going to discard one of them, and then the other 2 are discarded. This stays here. And again, I think I'm all good with the cleanup phase after this here. We got chain vambraces. Not really what I'm going for. 1 point for having one of them. And it's not even my color code for my class. Open locks, draw 1 card from the market deck, but at a cost. But buy it at cost or return it to the top of the deck. Don't want to shift my alignment. Oh, and I forgot I forgot about this. When using a skill, I don't have to shift my alignment. Oh, yes, I have to remember that from now on. Now let's see what the last one is. Nimble. You just get 1. That's it. You just get 1. That's 1 point. But you're automatically going to go up 1 space on the alignment. So I'm not happy about it because I just got it at the nominal spot I wanted at. I might end up taking open locks if I take any of them. 1. What do we got? Oh, some more black dice. Good. I need $1 million. 13. I need a 5. Oh, what am I saying? This is 12. Yeah, 13. I need a 5 or better on one of these black dice would be perfect. That did not happen. Okay. So 1, 2, 4. But now my climb, before or after selecting an initiative card, flip all the dice to their opposite sides. And with my rogue ability, when using a skill, you do not have to move your alignment. That will not move it back up out of the nominal spot. So I will make this a 6, make this a 5, and make this, what was that, a 4, right? So make that a 3. That's what we're doing. I mean, open locks is nice, but if it gets destroyed and isn't an option for me, I can live with that. So I'm going to get rid of these two. I'm going to take the third, and I'm going to place it right there. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I'm going to place it right there, as I think you all knew that I was going to do. Now, if I want to, that means that I can keep the same facing, but I can change, I can move, swap places any 2 dice that are on my attribute setup already. Do I want to do that? Replacement. So how is everything looking? Okay, so for my strength, I'm going to need a 6 or better if I want to cap that out. Constitution is not looking good. It's 10 when you subtract the 2 racial points. That's 10. Need a 4 or better. That's possible. I don't see a reason to do that. All right, well, let's check the dice, see what we get. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Really need another purple right now, but white I can use, but can I use those points? Can I use a 3 or a 4 if I get a chance to flip it? So the white one I need in Constitution. Constitution, I need, so if Constitution I need a 4 or better, so I need a white die right there. I'm at -2, so this 12 is a 10. I need a minimum of 14, so that's a 4 or better. So if I use my climb and ignore, since my rogue ability allows me, and ignore the changing of the alignment, I'll be able to flip to the other side. So this becomes a 4. This becomes a 1. This becomes a 1. Wait a second. Did I make a mistake here? I did this. Grab the die. Set that up. Or did I set that up and now I roll the dice? I can't remember now. Darn it. Sometimes I get someone to talk and I forget. All right, it's elevate. We can spend minutes here, moments, or longer figuring this out. If I made a mistake, I apologize. So many things to keep track of. This game and outside the game. Okay, well, I did my climb ability. So now this 4 point, these back. I think this is a mistake. I think I already did this, cycled through, didn't do the rest, didn't do the cleanup. I think that's what happened. I take the 4 white, and we know I want to put that in Constitution, which gives me a 14 when you subtract the 2. 3 to see what he does at the or it does at the marketplace. 2. I took the third one, so this is, hold on, this is different. So I took the third one, not the second one this time, which means he rolled a 2, which means the leftmost card is trashed. The chain. If I just buying the nimble is going to move my alignment. Locks. I can afford that. Draw 1 card from the market deck. Buy it at cost. I don't really need that. So why should I spend money on it? Trash. I'm going to get rid of nimble instead of buying a card. And then the remainder gets discarded. Still feel like I jumped and I missed something and I jumped. Okay, let's get the new market out and then roll the 3 dice. Got honorable. That's going to move you up one also, but it's solid 3 points right there. Leather greaves. I don't have anything else leather. I don't have any armor or any weapons. Okay. I might not be buying anything again. Let's check the dice. Nope. You gotta be grabbed out. 1, 2, and 3. Well, any of these dice is really good for me because I need to get one more color on the final one, and black always is good for me since I'm a black coded class. Do I need that red one anywhere? No. So then I'll do this and this. Okay. Two. So that's what I'm going to do. I grab this. These go away. I'm putting this right there. Got a 6 wisdom. But thanks to my foolish, that's going to score me an extra 2 points. You know, because everything was so low, that's the best way it was going to work out. I mean, if I could have maxed that to where it was supposed to be, or minned it to the max, min-max, whatever, it would have gotten me possibly a total of 6 if I got all the rest of them. Got that, got that. I do got all the rest of them. Well, okay. Forget what I said. Still going to be X points. Now, I chose the second one, so 4, 5, or 6 takes nothing. Takes nothing. Leaving me. See, by using a skill, I don't have to adjust my alignment. But that's buying a skill, and that's going to get me off course. Let me see. He bought 1 leather. I discarded another. That's 2, 3, 4. So if I take one of these leathers, that's it. There's no more leather. I'm only getting 1 point for it. Actually, 2 because I'm purple. I mean, I'm black. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Yes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take this. I'll take the leather greaves. All right, let's get another gold piece out. Let's reset. Chain Gorget. Ooh, obsessed. For every 2 dice in your class color. Be an extra 2 points. Mystic Cowl. If I grab any of them, I think it's going to be no. If I take obsessed, that's going to lower and get my alignment out of where I want it to be. All right, let's see where we're at here, huh? I just love the sound of dice. 1, 2, and 3. What are we working? We got one more roll after this, and I need a different color. Oh, do I? Do I? Maybe not. So that was the last die I placed, and I did not do that, but I don't need to because it's where I want to be. Okay, so these last two spaces can be any color as far as the exonerated background goes, backstory. But if I can get a green on the next row, I'm going to need a green, a yellow, or a red. There's a lot of red left in the bag to be able to get extra points for my honest trait. So what do I need point-wise where? That purple at strength would knock my strength to where it's supposed to be. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll take this and put this right there. Put that right there. This allows me to flip, if I so choose, to another side. Do I want to do that anywhere? Do I need to do that anywhere? I don't think so. Charisma, no, because everything is strength, dex, con, intelligence doesn't have anything under 3. Wisdom does, but I kind of need that there. Same thing with the 2 on wisdom. That's not going to really mean anything for me. I slide a hand, move any one die in the character sheet to any empty space. I only have one empty space. Things will slide. That red is where it needs to be. I'm thinking of moving that red intelligence 6 points to charisma, but that's a big yes. I'm not going to have all my traits, am I? I mean, I don't see anywhere climb can do anything good for me. I'm not sure where I need to move one die to another space. First of all, bing, 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 bing. I got the colors and the traits that I need. I just have to make sure this is a yellow or red or green. And if not, maybe it matches an existing color in another spot that doesn't upset bing, 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 or bing. Using acrobatics, I can chase the face value +1 or -1. Huh. Well, +1 and -1. If I move that white die to 5, no, I need that white die there. Okay, if I move this to 6 with my acrobatics, and remember my ability, I don't have to move my alignment, and this to 1. Okay. And again, sleight of hand. Does that make a difference to my sleight of hand now? And I would like to get a gold. I'd like to get a gold in that last column. Move one die to your character sheet to an empty space. An empty space. The only empty space is charisma. No, okay. There's nothing else I feel comfortable doing here. So to the marketplace then. I took the third one, didn't I? That's what I think I took. Was that in the third spot? I think so. So that means that the rightmost card, that's the one I was looking at, is bye-bye. Because the unknown player has bought it. It's trashed. Do I want a chain Gorget. Oh, I don't want to be obsessed. I don't want to be one extra point. I don't need it. So I'll discard, take two, and then get rid of the last one. Okay, this is it. I need. What do I need? I need $1 million. I need any color here. 8, 7 or better. Or a 3. 1, 2, or 3. 7 or better. I can't get 7 or better. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. See what I can do. Oh, I didn't fill the marketplace. Hold on. A longbow. After placing a die in the final space of an attribute row, you may take the attribute action a time. It really doesn't matter to me right now. Just charisma. Move silent. Instead of purchasing from the market, you may purchase a card from the market discard pile. Negotiate. Before or after selecting an initiative card, exchange 1 die in your character sheet with one of the initiative's cards and reorder them. Oh, that's not going to matter next time. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Okay. Didn't get greedy, so it doesn't matter if I get that extra gold or not. Doesn't matter marketplace, because nothing in the marketplace can help me affect my final score. If I take a green, that should get my honest column. I'll put this here. Sleight of hand. Move 1 die character to an empty space, so that's no good. Acrobatics. +1 face value to 1 die and -1 face value to another. I mean, yeah, I could always put wisdom down without affecting anything for my final score. But does that matter for anything else? This is a lost cause. Lost cause. So I only get it up to a 13, which is 2 points short. If I change this to a 2, let's see, that's a 16. That's good for extra points. That's 14 on Constitution, which is good for extra points. That's with my Dex bonus, that's a 19, which is good for extra points. And 17. No, climb doesn't do anything for me. Sleight of hand, acrobatics. It looks like that's it, everyone. Looks like that's going to be it. And we can start setting up and figuring out all these points. Okay, so now my attribute goals. I got all but one of them. So that's 2 points, and 4 points is 6. Another 2 is 8. 9. I didn't get these two, so that's 9. That's 9 I'm at right there from that alone. That takes care of that. Now my exonerated. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's an extra 6 points. Which puts me at 15. They're all good and taken care of. This is 1 point, because I only have 1 leather item, but I'm a black class, so that's another +1, so that's 2. That's at 17. That's at 17. Oh, my alignment gives me a +3. I'm at 20. Armor cards, trait cards. All right. Oh, yeah. So I get an extra 2 points for foolish because my wisdom or intelligence, in this case, my wisdom is under 8. So it'll be another 2 points, 22. And then an extra 3 points for each of my columns. On my character sheet that have 4 more dice. Oh, I've read this wrong the entire time. The entire time I misread that. Wow. I thought I was going for different colors. 4 more of the same color, so that's nothing. I got no points there for that. 4 more of the same color. No. That's close, but no. Close, no. Wow, I misread that the entire time. Would have played things differently, obviously. And there's no skill or anything. So it looks like my final score is 22, which means I suck. I am barely a hireling. Just graduated from NPC. Well, part of that was I misread this. I thought I had this. So I thought that was an extra 9 points, which would have put this at 31. 31 been a lot better? Is 31 a lot better? Yeah, at least 31 was luminary. That's what I thought I was going to be around. 4 or more of the same dice color. I thought it meant 4 or more dice colors. I saw 4 or more dice colors. That's where my eyes went on that. All right, but that was really fun. That was really, really fun. And if I had read that correctly and managed the dice differently, it would have been even more fun because I would have done better. But I had such fun playing this game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing another game at some point and of incorporating fiends and familiars. And what is that? Monsters and Minions. Sorry, Fiends and Friends hasn't come out yet. Did kickstart that. Hopefully that'll get here soon. But yeah. Very cool. So if you remember creating role-playing characters, if you remember that fondly, then this Role Player by Thunderworks Games, you're going to want to check this out. And now, watching me play, remember, that's just one player. There is a level of take that when you are playing multiple players because you're affecting each other's marketplace. So that can sometimes get a little cutthroat. So I'm your buddy, Big Johnny G, for Two Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming. And my friends, I am out of here.